Greetings, everyone. I am GM Alarabi. Today, I want to talk about my research on the Environmental Impact Assessment Framework of Coastal Reservoir. So, the contents of the presentations are the introduction, the literature review, research design, the strength and limitation of the research design, and the conclusion. So, coastal reservoir are a unique class of water storage system strategically positioned at the intersection of land and sea. We can see the Marina Barrage in Singapore on the right side of the slide. So, what sets them apart from traditional inland reservoir is their ability to collect fresh water from multiple sources, like terrestrial runoff, which originates from catchment areas and marine influences like precipitation. So, why does this matter? Coastal reservoir offer a promising solution to one of the most pressing challenges of our time, which is pressure scarcity. But before we go forward with the solution, we must understand the environmental impacts of coastal reservoir in the surrounding areas. That's why we need a framework to conduct an thorough environmental impact assessment. Before we play on the details of the research, let's first look at what the existing literature tells us about coastal reservoirs. According to Young and French, coastal reservoirs offer a promising solution for Australia's water scarcity, considering the challenges of identifying appropriate sites for inland dams. Likewise, Liu, Yang, and Jiang they mentioned that coastal reservoirs excel in capturing river flows, reducing energy usage, and enhancing water quality compared to desalination plants and remote water diversion. According to Z, the study on Shoalhaven Coastal Reservoir highlights the need for comprehensive environmental impact assessment before initiating the project, addressing environmental and social implications. Similarly, Young and Smith said that coastal reservoirs can be a promising means of addressing water scarcity, considering its low energy consumption and high water quality, provided that their impacts are carefully assessed and managed. Now, let's focus on our core research question. Different authors reflected on the importance of assessing environmental and social impact of coastal reservoir. So, environmental impact assessment, in fact, plays a pivotal role in ensuring the delicate balance between development and environmental preservation, particularly in the context of reservoir projects. So, our central inquiry is this: how can we conduct an effective environmental impact assessment for coastal reservoir? So, to answer our research question, we have devised a comprehensive methodology. This methodology is built upon the 8 critical steps of environmental impact assessment, which provides a systematic framework to assess potential repercussions. These steps ensure that we consider a wide range of environmental factors and carefully evaluate the impacts. A visual representation of our methodology is depicted in the accompanying flowchart. So the first step is screening. What is screening? It's the initial evaluation to determine if a proposed project warrants comprehensive environmental assessment, which we have already done. Scoping means defining the EIS scope, stakeholders, and assessment methods. Then comes baseline studies, which is gathering baseline data on environmental and socioeconomic conditions. And the next step is description and evaluation of baseline condition, uh, which means assessing the current status and data quality. Then the fifth step is predicting direct, indirect, and cumulative impacts using models. Then mitigation by developing measures to minimize adverse effects on the environment and communities. And finally, step 7 and 8 includes transparently presenting EIA results to stakeholders and continuously assessing environmental and socioeconomic variables respectively. So, like any methodology, ours has its strengths and limitations as well. So, one of its strengths is its adherence to established EIA procedures. This means it's based on well recognized practices in the field. However, it's important to acknowledge that this methodology can be resource intensive, requiring access to accurate data, compliance with regulatory requirements. Nonetheless, its robust framework for assessing environmental impacts makes it a valuable tool for responsible development. In conclusion, we can say that coastal reservoirs is a potential solution to water scarcity problem. Our methodology and a comprehensive framework provides for environmental impact assessment is not only valuable but necessary as well. So we will bridge the knowledge gaps and address the limitations in current research and enable well-informed decision making. This will allow us to balance the remarkable potential of coastal reservoirs with the imperative of protecting our environment and communities. Thank you all. If there is any question, just ask away. Thank you.